Hey there guys, this is Salty Shadow from Team The Salt Is Real, here to bring you an update on Vanguard. Now this is actually a real crazy development. I just got finished watching the newest episode of Cardfight Vanguard G, and the coolest thing ever just happened, alright? So they introduced a new mechanic to the game that is gonna definitely make a big change. It's G Guardians. Now, just wrap your head around that, G Guardians. Now if you haven't seen the episode, I would suggest you go ahead and watch it so that way you can have your mind blown exactly like how mine was, because it was the most epic fight I ever thought I saw for a minute. Like, I had chunks of my brain just like splatter all over the damn room. It was exciting. It was amazing. So, I'm going to go over how the mechanic is activated really quick, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on what I think the overall mechanic's going to do for the game. So, let's get started. So, G Guardians are activated basically by releasing the generation zone, or basically striding from your hand by discarding a grade 0 heal trigger. Now specifically in the show they said that it was a heal trigger that activates this effect. So the G Guardian came out when Tokaha ends up having to guard against a high powered unit. Now for a minute I had like no idea what was going on. She was like, alright, I got this. Like, what, you got like 2 cards in hand? She discards a heal trigger, activates the generation zone, strides into a new unit that was a G Guardian, and it has 15k shield base, and it has a skill. So the skill of her this particular G Guardian was you call a unit from your hand to rear guard, and it gains an additional 5k to its shield. So as far as how that's going to affect now guarding in Vanguard and just like your G zone overall, that's going to be amazing. Because just like wrap your head around it. Like right now we have 8 units in the G zone. If you're now going to need G Guardians to guard for you, that's just like Bushro telling you like Vanguard's just going to get that much more intense. So one thing that I'm wondering is my thoughts on the G Guardians. Will we have a separate zone within the G zone? Will we have like a limited amount of G Guardians? Like obviously you only have a limited amount of heal triggers, except if you're Oracle Think Tank, Angel Feather, and pretty much anything that puts back heal triggers, or if you play Legion. Oh well, so I guess there's actually a lot of things that can get you heal triggers. Yeah, well, anyway. So, heal triggers themselves are the activation key for G Guardians, and the G Zone is already crowded with your other 8 G Zone units that you need to play through the game. Now, as far as how well it's going to be to meld now your G Zone with these G Guardians, it's like, are we going to lose offensive powers, or are we going to gain a whole separate zone within the G Zone that allows us to extend it? Maybe they're going to extend the overall amount of Guardians you can have in the G Zone. Like, let's say you can have 8 normal stride units, and then you can have 4 G Guardian units, or 2 G Guardian units, or something like that. I think 2 might be a fairer number. But that's just crazy that now it's like we're given even more abilities within the G Zone, and I expected that the G Zone was going to evolve ever since G Series came out. Like, just striding itself as a mechanic is good, but now they have to bring something new and fresh to the table, and G Guardians is kind of like that thing that they're going to do to freshen up the game a bit before the next new clan is going to be released. Or Zodiacs are getting their own clan or something, I don't know. So that's all I really have to add on that. We're just, what's the size of the G Zone? Is it going to be affected? Is it going to change? How many of the units are we going to get? And just like overall, how is the game going to change? So, I mean, leave your thoughts on the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the new G Guardians. And as always, stay salty, everybody. I'll see you on the next video.